How Biafran agitation broke into faction under Kanu, Mefor, Dokubo over money. How true can this be? The Biafran struggle has been a long time pursuit, but then successfully taken over by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But these other persons that I just mentioned, I think they just came up. So how can we say that Nnamdi Kanu is running after money alongside with these people? Okay, let us see what we have on the content. The issue which has splintered IPOB is one of the control and money. Mr. Kanu forced Mr. Mefor out of IPOB after a faction of the UK chapter led by Mefor asked for an account of funds raised. The factions springing up in the indigenous people of Biafran among Nnamdi Kanu, Asari Dokubo and Uche Mefor are largely because of financial resources and control, according to a report by the SB Morgan Intelligence. The African-focused research firm, in its March 2021 reports, which focused on IPOB, revealed that the Biafran group at the moment is seriously fractured, with many eastward by members now either with Mr. Mefor or charting their own course. At a press conference on Saturday, March 13, 2021, Dokubo, a former president of the Ijaw Youth Council and the founder of the Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force, had said he was the chairman of the implementation committee for a new organization called the Biafran Customary Government. But absent from the press conference were the representative of the Nnamdi Kanu IPOB, who had been vocal in the agitation in recent years. The SB Intel report stated that Mefor, formerly Nnamdi Kanu's deputy in IPOB, and Ralph Wazuruke, founder of the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, were, however, in attendance at Dokubo's meeting, fueling fresh realignment in the agitation and the sidelining of Kanu. It said the absence of Mr. Kanu from the meeting brings into the open a fracture within the secessionist movement in the former eastern region of Nigeria. Mr. Mefor, Mr. Uwazurike and Mr. Dokubo have come together to form a government with Mr. Dokubo as chairman, Mr. Mefor as information officer, and George Onyibe, a former top IPOB member who fell out with Mr. Kanu in September 2020. The issue which has splintered IPOB is one of control and money. Mr. Kanu forced Mefor out of IPOB after a faction of the UK chapter led by Mefor asked for an account of funds raised. Following that request, Kanu abolished the position of deputy leader. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, there is one correction I for one would like to make, and I would like us, even while I'm making that correction, I stand to be corrected. Okay? And I would like to be partisan. Nnamdi Kanu didn't dismiss Uche Mefor. I said I stand to be corrected. Mefor left on his own accord. He left on his own free will. And when he left, Nnamdi Kanu's secretary left as well. That is to tell you that it is a planned job. Nnamdi Kanu has been the one controlling the affairs of all the IPOB families in all the countries in the world. And since he has been managing it, he hasn't been having problems. Not until the arrival of Mefor. There is nothing wrong if the UK IPOB family demand for the account of fundraise. There's nothing wrong. But for that to happen, the leader of IPOB, who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, need to be carried along. At least, I think he will now be the one to, okay, this is the information concerning all the funds that have been gotten, that has been raised, the ones still outstanding, and the ones that have been remitted. But for Mefor to leave because of the request of this shows that Mefor is totally interested in the money and not the real reason why this group was formed. So Nnamdi Kanu, in essence, didn't dismiss Mefor because of money. Mefor left on his own free will. Okay, so that is that. And in addition, why Mefor left? He left pretending not having any beef, unknown to everyone that Mefor has been engineered on the ground by some defactors, some bad influence. So I believe these are the people that advised him to resign. And now we are now seeing everything happening in a clear vision. So Mefor is now giving himself freely to them to make use of. All right, we are all here. So, my dear viewers, with all this that you have seen and with all these realities, what do you think and what's your own take and advice? Please deem it fit to leave your comments below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.